Hey guys, welcome back to the Horror with your hostess with the mostest, Jonabelle. As always, welcome back. How you guys doing today? So popped on a movie last night. If you guys couldn't tell what that movie is, that was the 2015 Krampus. I just recently discovered that Krampus, the title Krampus, is kind of like Ouija. There's like 15 different Krampuses out there. Some have something to do with another. Others, like this one, have nothing to do with the other. So, yeah. But like I said, we were talking about the 2015. Maybe, hopefully, if I get time, I'll kind of check out the other Krampus movies since it is the Christmas season. Yada yada yada. But till then, let's talk about this guy. So, I'll be honest, an hour and 38 minutes of my life that I am not getting back. This is, for what it was alright, but, I wasn't expecting much out of this movie, to be honest with you. But in this, this is the only Krampus movie I have seen. But in this one, basically it is Christmas time, obviously. Relatives are coming over. This little kid and his family, really is basically, it's kind of what we've all known about it for a few years now. The whole family kind of has lost their Christmas spirit, the belief in Saint Nick and everything. Kid gets upset, sees his family's upset and everything. Writes this really nice, letter to Santa, I just want Christmas be like what it was. Still has a little inkling of hope and everything about Christmas. Gets frustrated, gets kind of get embarrassed by his cousins because they found the letter, read it. So he gets all upset, is crying, rips up the letter, throws it out the window, and it summons Krampus. I gotta say, a couple things in this movie that just I guess kind of annoy me. First thing that really annoyed me, and this was kind of like the downfall for me for this movie, was, after the kid kind of summons Krampus, there's this big snowstorm, blizzard basically, no one's around. It pretty much no one's driving or anything. Most people would kind of look outside with this blizzard and be like, we're not even going outside, we're not doing anything, we're not even walking to get the paper at the end of the driveway. But the teenage daughter of the family, she's like, oh, I can't get in touch with my boyfriend. I'm gonna go 4 blocks away. I'm gonna walk 4 blocks and see if he's okay. Parents are okay with that. I just feel like that's partially bad parenting because they're just like, okay, yeah, go ahead, be back in an hour. Right then and there, and I know this is gonna make me sound like a pretty terrible person, but right then and there, I'm like, every single one of these members of this family pretty much deserves what is coming to them. And I say that because there is a baby, an infant in this movie. I do not wish any harm on any infant, or any kid for that matter. I really don't, as much as I'm not that into kids. I like them. I wouldn't wish any harm on kids. So with that little added factor of the baby, you kind of think oh, they're not going to do anything to the baby. Yeah, there's going to be spoilers in this, by the way. I should say that. I'll probably have it in the title so you guys aren't surprised. But no, it's, it's not the greatest movie. I feel like this is a movie where people are kind of 50-50 on. Some people enjoy it, other people don't. I respect that. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I have a feeling I probably would kind of watch this movie when it's Christmas, just even with it not being the greatest or anything. I would still watch it. I would. I was gonna say, I do have to kind of give a little bit of props for this movie with the ending, because as I was just saying with the baby, I feel like a lot of times when we see a very, very small child like this in a horror movie, you kind of expect a happy ending, certainly not anything happening to the infant, any harm coming to an infant. No happy ending in this movie. It really isn't. And I have to say the snow globe on the cover kind of gives away the ending, but you don't really know that until the end. Because at the end, you know, Krampus gets all the family members, and it's just the one boy kind of at the end, and he's like throwing the little bell or whatever, like, I want my family back, I want to take my wish back, like, you know, kind of those stereotypical things growing up, those stories where like you get a wish, you make that right wish of like, okay, return everything back to normal, all is well. Not this movie. So the kid throws a spell back and is like, I want it back to how it was. I take back my wish. Krampus, no, ain't having none of that. Ain't having none of that. Takes the kid, about to throw him in the fiery depths of Christmas hell. And the kid, last thing he says, and I almost was like cringing at this when I was watching it. He's like, I just want Christmas back to how it used to be. I want my family to get along, type of thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, cheesy. But no, once again, Krampus is like, nope, screw it, you're gone. He wakes up, stumbles out of bed, and you kind of almost think, oh, like, it's okay. Like, you know, he wakes up, everything's normal, all the family's there, they're all kind of like unusually like chipper and happy and nice to each other. And still, even up to this point, I was still annoyed. I was still like, really, we're pulling a Home Alone ending right now. But no, slight little twist, which was, you know, he opens up a gift and his little Krampus bell. And then everyone in the family kind of just slowly turns to him and is like, you know, and then, you know, it kind of pans out and you realize they're in a snow globe. So they're all dead. They're all in Christmas hell, probably having to relive Christmas morning for all of eternity, all of limbo. So I mean, I kind of did like that it wasn't the happy ending that they were kind of setting up for us to believe. That's a small little thing that I like. But overall, this movie just, like I said, just kind of got on my nerves, kind of annoyed me. That's just me though. I mean, and who knows? You know, this might take a couple of viewings for me to kind of come around to. Who knows? Who knows? But let me know what you guys think about this Krampus. If you've seen any of the other Krampuses out there. Like I know there's like Krampus, something of the devil or something, or of evil or something, plus a sequel to that. A couple of other ones, I think. Let me know what you guys think of this, like I said, or the other Krampus movies. Like I said, hopefully I will get to kind of watching those this year, giving my thoughts on those, comparing all the Krampuses. But yeah, until next time, guys, thanks as always. Stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.